Hello, fellow coin collectors and enthusiasts. Welcome to today's special episode of ZF Coins. Have you ever wondered what makes a coin worth millions of dollars? Well, today we'll dive into a fascinating topic, the South African 20-cent coin from 2004, with an astounding value of $1.33 million. Stay tuned as we explore the history, value, rarity, and unique qualities that make this coin so special. From the minting process to its place in South African numismatic history, we've got it all covered. First, let's look at the coin itself. The South African 20-cent coin was introduced in 1961 as part of the new decimal currency system after South Africa transitioned from the pound system to the rand. This 2004 coin is part of a specific series that's highly sought after by collectors today. The design of the 20-cent coin has evolved over the years, but the 2004 version stands out due to its intricate details. The minting process for the 2004 coin was done with precision, ensuring each coin was crafted to perfection. Now, let's talk about the key reason why this coin is so valuable. In 2004, the South African 20-cent coin wasn't a rarity in itself. But due to a limited number of these coins being struck with certain unique errors and markings, some of these 2004 coins have become highly sought after by collectors worldwide. There are specific varieties of the 2004 coin that were either misstruck, had incorrect weight, or were produced with unusual characteristics like over-polished dies. These are the coins that can fetch astronomical prices. So, how did this coin hit a value of $1.33 million? While this isn't the price of every 2004 20-cent coin, one particular coin with unique qualities has reached this incredible figure at an auction. Let's break down the specifics of that record-breaking auction in 2023. This specific 20-cent coin was auctioned off by a prestigious numismatic house in Johannesburg. The coin's error made it highly rare, driving up interest from global collectors. Let's look at the history of how this coin went from being a regular piece of currency to becoming a multi-million-dollar collector's item. Coin collecting is a huge and thriving hobby worldwide. But what makes certain coins, like this 2004 South African 20-cent coin, so valuable? The world of numismatics involves much more than just holding on to old coins. Let's talk about coin grading. A coin's grade determines its value in the market. Coins are graded based on their condition, ranging from poor to perfect mint state, MS 70. The 2004 20-cent coin, if in perfect condition, could fetch much more than one in circulated form. Coins like this are often sold through auctions, where dealers and collectors bid for highly sought-after pieces. In fact, specialized dealers can help you find rare coins like this one, that the South African rand has been the currency of South Africa since 1961. But how did it all begin? We'll explore the transition from the pound to the rand, and why coins like the 20 cents became so important. Over the years, South Africa has produced coins with remarkable designs and historical references. For instance, the springbok is not just a symbol of the animal, but also the country's connection to its natural heritage. South Africa's mint has been responsible for producing some of the most beautiful and detailed coins in the world. We'll look at some of the innovations and changes that the mint has introduced over the years, including how they've kept up with global demand. Are you thinking about starting your own coin collection? Here are a few tips to help you get started. Coins are fragile and can lose value if not properly cared for. Use protective cases, store them in cool, dry places, and avoid cleaning them, as cleaning could decrease their value. To sum it up, the South African 2004 cents coin is a testament to the intricate craftsmanship and fascinating history of numismatics. With a rare error variety fetching over $1.33 million, this coin is a prime example of how something as small as a coin can tell a larger story about history, culture, and the world of collector and history. Top 2, this coin is now worth millions, and in this video, we're going to unravel its mystery. How did this coin, which was once just a part of everyday life in the Philippines, become such a high-value collector's item? Stick around to find out as we explore its design, historical significance, and the factors that pushed its value to astronomical heights. Make sure to watch till the end. You won't want to miss a single detail. The 2-peso coin was issued by the Philippines in 1985 as part of their currency system, and it features a unique design that tells the story of the country's heritage. Made of copper nickel, this coin has a distinct round shape and weighs 10 grams. But what sets this coin apart from other issues in the same year? Let's take a closer look at its design. The minting process for the 1985 2-peso coin was intricate, ensuring that each coin was produced with precision. But it wasn't just the general design that made this coin important. It's the errors and variations within this series that have made it one of the most collectible coins in the world. So, how did a humble 2-peso coin, worth just a few cents when it was first issued, become worth a staggering $777 million? Exploding head, let's break it down. The most valuable 1985 2-peso coin is a specific error variant, with very few examples in existence. This coin was sold at an auction in 2023 for this astronomical price, but it wasn't just a lucky bid that drove the value. It was a combination of several key factors. The coin that fetched $777 million had a rare minting error. It featured a slightly misaligned design, which makes it one of the only known examples of its kind. Additionally, the coin's unique weight and slight imperfections in the inscription further enhanced its desirability. These errors made it exceptionally rare, something that numismatists couldn't resist. Beyond errors, there were other aspects that pushed the price of this coin sky high. The coin's history, its perfect condition, graded as MS-70, which is the highest grade possible, and its status as a symbol of Filipino heritage all contributed to its value. Collectors weren't just bidding on the coin itself. They were bidding on a piece of history that, if you're new to coin collecting, you might be wondering how a coin's condition affects its value. Let me introduce you to the world of coin grading. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin that's never been circulated. The 1985 2-peso coin that fetched $777 million was graded as MS-70, which means it was in pristine, flawless condition. Coin grading takes into account factors like surface quality, wear and tear, and how well the coin was struck during minting. An MS-70 coin has no visible imperfections when examined under magnification. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. This is why collectors go to great lengths to secure the best condition coin for their collections. That a coin with a high grade like MS-70 can fetch a much higher price than a lower graded coin from the same year and type. In fact, Coins that have minor imperfections might still be valuable, but never reach the astronomical prices that a perfect, graded coin can achieve. The 2-peso coin is just one of the many coins in the history of Philippine currency. Let's step back for a moment and talk about the evolution of money in the Philippines. From its early days under Spanish rule to the introduction of the peso, each coin reflects a piece of Filipino heritage. The country's minting history is rich and varied, with many different designs reflecting the Philippines' culture and history. During the Marcos administration in the 1980s, currency coins like the 2-peso were redesigned to incorporate national symbols, strengthening the connection between the people and their government. In 1985, the Philippines was in the midst of major social and political changes. The issuance of the 2-peso coin marked a moment in history, reflecting the era's national sentiments. For collectors, this historical context only added to the coin's appeal that a coin's value is influenced by several factors: rarity, demand, historical significance, and its condition. In the case of the 1985 2-peso coin, its rarity due to the minting error, combined with its historical significance, made it a treasure for collectors. When a coin like this one is put up for auction, it attracts global attention. Top auction houses like Heritage Auctions and Sotheby's regularly feature rare coins, and high-demand items can drive up the prices. Collectors from all over the world participate in these bidding wars that a coin isn't valuable just because it's old. Its rarity, condition, and the story it tells contribute to its worth. The 1985 2-peso coin is a perfect example of how a seemingly ordinary coin can transform into an extraordinary asset. Now that you've seen the incredible value of the 1985 2-peso coin, you might be wondering how you can start collecting rare coins yourself. Here are some tips for beginners. Start by learning about different types of coins and their histories. Invest in good quality coin holders and storage materials. Buy from reputable dealers or auction houses. Join numismatic communities to stay updated on the latest trends. In conclusion, the 1985 Philippine 2-peso coin's incredible rise to a $777 million value is a testament to the world of numismatics and coin collecting. Its rarity, perfect condition, and historical context have made it one of the most sought-after coins in the world. Top 3 in this video, we'll delve into the history, design, and the unique factors that have pushed the value of this coin to such incredible heights. From its minting to its rare variants, there's so much to uncover. Stick around to learn everything about this extraordinary coin. Let's start with the basics. The 1 rand coin was introduced in South Africa in 1961, replacing the South African pound as part of the country's transition to decimal currency. The 1992 version of this coin, however, stands out for reasons beyond just its design and size. The design of the 1992 1 rand coin was part of a series of coins that celebrated South Africa's wildlife, with the springbok being a central motif. This specific 1 rand coin's design also marks a shift towards commemorating the nation's rich heritage. Produced by the South African Mint, each coin was carefully minted with attention to detail, and the 1992 release was part of a significant time in South Africa's history. But what makes this coin truly unique is the rare error variant that was released in a limited RUN.SO. How did this 1 rand coin, once worth just a few cents, soar to a staggering value of $1.011 billion? Exploding head well. The answer lies in a series of rare circumstances and collector demand. The 1992 1 Rand coin, while initially minted as part of a standard issue, contains a few known errors and rare variants that make it highly desirable to collectors. In fact, only a few dozen of these error coins exist, and one of these rare variants was sold in auction in 2024 for a mind-boggling $1.011 billion. The coin in question has an engraving error where the inscription was slightly misaligned, causing a shift in the design elements. Additionally, there's a rare variant where the springbok stance is subtly different, which was a result of an unintended minting process. These variations have made it incredibly sought after. The few surviving examples of these errors are in perfect mint condition, and when one of these coins hit the auction block, it caused an international bidding war, ultimately pushing the price to this astronomical figure. Beyond the error and rarity, the 1992 coin's value is also driven by its cultural and historical significance. South Africa was undergoing major political and social changes in 1992, and the 1 Rand coin became a symbol of the country's resilience and transformation during that period. As a result, collectors don't just see it as a coin. They see it as a piece of history that, if you're new to numismatics, you might be wondering how a coin's condition impacts its value. Coin grading is an essential part of the numismatic world and plays a critical role in determining how much a coin is worth. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being the highest possible grade, meaning a perfect, flawless coin. The 1992 1 Rand coin that fetched $1.011 billion was graded MS 70, which means it was in perfect mint condition, with no visible imperfections, wear, or marks. When a coin is graded, experts look at its surface quality, centering of the design, wear from circulation, and the sharpness of its features. Coins that have been well preserved, especially those that haven't been circulated, tend to fetch much higher prices. In fact, a coin in even the slightest state of wear or with slight imperfections can drastically reduce its value. So, it's no surprise that a perfect MS 1992 1 Rand coin was able to break records at auction. That if you're collecting coins or thinking about starting your collection, preservation is key. Using acid-free holders and avoiding cleaning your coins are essential practices to help maintain their value over time. Understand the significance of the 1992 1 Rand coin. We need to take a step back in time. The South African Rand replaced the South African pound in 1961 as part of the country's decimalization of currency. From there, the Rand evolved into one of Africa's most widely used currencies. The Rand has witnessed a variety of changes in design and usage throughout the years, with several commemorative issues, such as the 1 Rand coin from 1992 marking key moments in the country's political and social journey. 1992 was a year of great political significance in South Africa, as it marked the final years of apartheid and the beginning of the country's transition toward democracy. The coin issued that year reflected a spirit of change, with designs focused on national pride and unity. The 1992 1 Rand coin serves as a reminder of the country's resilience and the shifting tides of history, and it has become a symbol of South Africa's eventual move towards freedom and equality. The springbok feature on the reverse side of the coin is more than just an animal. It symbolizes the agility, speed, and strength of South Africa's people. The springbok also holds a place in the nation's sporting culture, particularly in rugby, where it is associated with the national rugby team. The springboks, Coin collecting is an exciting and dynamic hobby, with each coin telling a unique story. But what makes coins like the 1992 1 Rand so valuable? It's not just the rarity. It's the combination of history, design, and cultural significance that in the world of numismatics. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins with unique qualities, whether that's an error, a limited mintage, or a coin tied to a significant historical moment. If you're interested in starting your own coin collection, here's some advice. Start by researching the coins that interest you the most, whether it's based on history, design, or region. Invest in quality storage materials, such as coin holders and cases, and make sure to keep your collection in a cool, dry place. That it's also important to connect with reputable dealers, attend coin shows, and learn about coin grading. Understanding the value of your collection can help you make informed decisions about buying and selling. As we move into a more digital world, coin collecting will continue to evolve, but the value of rare, physical coins like the 1992 1 Rand will always be cherished. Who knows? Maybe your next find will be worth millions. Summing up, the 1992 South African 1 Rand coin is not just a piece of currency. It's a piece of history. From its unique design to its rare minting error, this coin represents the best of numismatics and is a reminder of the resilience of South Africa. Do you own any rare coins in your collection? Or maybe you've come across a coin with an interesting story. Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. If you enjoyed today's deep dive into this fascinating coin, don't forget to thumbs up, share out box tray, and subscribe bell to ZF Coins for more incredible stories from the world of numismatics. Thanks for watching, and remember, keep collecting, keep learning, and maybe your next coin will be worth millions.